Hello, it's good to be back on the screens again. Today I'm going to be putting you onto something different, something that is very close to my heart. So, my uncle loved music, right? And he's called Uncle Francis, but we never addressed him as Uncle Francis. We always called him by his nickname, what we knew him as. We called him Awazi, like the way in some families, some family members have nicknames, and you never address them as their real names. It's always by their nicknames. He was called Awazi. We used to call him Awazi, and he was a teacher. He loved teaching. He taught economics, right? But aside from teaching, he also loved music. I think he was the first person who I saw own a guitar in my family. Yeah, he really loved music, but unfortunately, he got taken away from us a couple years ago. But before he left, he had recorded songs, and his wife, shouts to Auntie Asipa, his wife did so well to put together everything that he was trying to do before he left. So my uncle put out, sorry, no, not let me not say my uncle put out. His album was released posthumously. It's called A Great Ocean, and it was released under his artist name King Wazi. Okay, so today we're gonna be looking at A Great Ocean by King Wazi, my uncle King Wazi. This is very close to me. Yeah, let's get into it. So this is a reggae album, a, a conscious reggae album, kind of like Bob Marley, right? Let's just get into it. The first song on the album is Mussolini's Creed. What I was able to take from this song is a personality called Mussolini, and per my research, this is someone from Italy. He was a dictator, Benito Mussolini. He was a dictator, and I believe he was the founder of fascism, that kind of governance, fascist government. He was a founder, and yeah, he was. I think he was a bad person. He was a dictator for sure. He was a dictator, and my uncle was just talking about Mussolini. Um, he died though. He died. He was executed. Summary execution, a type of execution where there's no trial. That's how you know he was a bad person. But yeah, this is Mussolini's Creed, and I was able to learn about somebody from my uncle. Isn't that cool? Also, let me talk about the production in this song. I think there's a guitar solo on the song. There's another guitar solo on the whole project, but this is the first guitar solo that appears in the project. And pardon me if you feel like it was off. It might have been off because the mixing was not top notch. If my uncle were here, he would have made sure that the production and the mixing was okay. But because he wasn't here, people like to fuck around. Sorry for my language. But yeah, Mussolini's Creed. That's the first song, and that's the intro. Let's go to the next song. The next song is Pray Without Season. Okay. The title basically sums up what the song is about. And personally, this is my favorite track of the project. It's a 8-track project, and this is the second song of the project. And this is my favorite track of the project. It's called Pray Without Season. It's basically telling you to pray without season, pray in the morning, pray in the afternoon, pray in the evening, because without communication with God, how do you expect things to keep running smoothly? It's my favorite of the album, of the project. So yeah, I hope you like it too. Let's go to number three. Song number three is called Giddy Giddy. It's Giddy Giddy is coming from a tree. It's coming from tree, a Ghanaian language. It basically means, I will give you not a direct translation, a vague translation of what it means. Basically, it means hasty. Okay, too hasty, and for this too hasty. And the song talks about a black man who doesn't know how to swim, but he goes on to fight on a boat. Your chances of dying are like 70%, bro, because is the song is basically telling you to think your thoughts through before you execute them. So yeah, Giddy Giddy is telling you to think your thoughts through before you execute them. And there's a lyric in the song that goes, "Black man, you don't know how to swim, but you do." I'm paraphrasing, by the way. This is not like the exact lyrics. I'm paraphrasing. It goes, "Black man, you don't know how to swim, but then you go on and then you fight in a boat on a boat. Your chances of dying are like 70%, bro. So yeah, this is Giddy Giddy, the third song of the album. Let me check if my cameras are still rolling, cause yes, my cameras are still rolling. Song number four. Song number four is Vampires, and the song goes on to talk about the fact that there are vampires in Africa, not vampires in Africa in a literal sense, but vampires in Africa in a metaphorical sense. Like there's people in Africa that are leeching off people, other people, and it's not like regular people who are high in power. Like people who have the means to change things, but they don't. People who like to leech off the poor, even though they are still rich. Like it's crazy. Yeah, the song is just is another conscious song that goes on to tell us about how there are people in Africa who would rather leech off the poor and leech off the good people of the nation rather than help them. So yeah, it's a conscious song. The whole album is conscious, by the way. It's like a Bob Marley-esque type of project, basically preaching. Okay, so this is Vampires, song number 4. Song number 5 is called Blackie. I might need to look at the script for this one. So this is another, yet is a conscious song, a very conscious song, and it goes on to tell us about how black people in power, especially people that we have voted into power, like the people who are high up the change, who can make things happen, are not doing anything to make it happen. Like they'd rather just be there, collect all the money, collect all the wealth for themselves, rather than other than like use the wealth and use the power for the benefit of the people. That's just a really dumb mentality, and it's talking about most of the leaders in Africa, because I've seen this firsthand. They really like to do this. I don't know how they think. You've been able to get the approval of the people. You have been able to climb up the ladder with the help of the people, and now you're up there. No, you're not doing anything to help the people. What kind of mentality is that? Yeah, this is what my uncle hammers on in this song, Blackie. Okay, it's a very conscious song, and yeah. Let me check again. My cameras are rolling. Yep, my cameras are rolling. Song number 6 is called Rule of Law. What I was able to get from this song is the lyrics, right? It says the leaders that we love and cherish have turned our days into night, which I think is a symbolism. He's trying to use day for happy things. Day with the day comes with light, day comes with sunshine, day comes with vitamin D. So he's trying to use day as a symbolism for good things and happy things. And he says our leaders have turned our days into nights, which tells me that our leaders have turned our joys into sorrows, because the day comes with light and the night comes with things that lurk in the dark, and then you have to protect yourself. So what this song Rule of Law tells me is our leaders have turned our days into nights. But yeah, it's another conscious song. I think you would like it. I think you would like the whole album if you like conscious stuff, like conscious rap. You might be able to lean into conscious reggae songs. Song number 7. Let's go into song number 7. Song number 7 is called Africa Wake Up. It's basically a stand-up song slash come together song, motivational song. In this song, my uncle mentions a lot of African countries in the song, and he's basically just telling us to cherish the natural resources that we have, and then cherish ourselves and come together as one. Yeah, is he's just preaching togetherness in this song. Yeah, so this is Africa Wake Up. Let's take the last song. The last song is gonna be song number 8. The last song is gonna be Beware. Last song is gonna be Beware, and wow, we're still rolling. Last song is gonna be Beware. Beware. In this song, my uncle talks about how we are just strangers, just passing through, and he goes on to tell us not to value vanity. And this is like a cautionary tale to people who think we're here just to gather wealth. No, we're not. We're here to just be kind to one another, love one another, and learn as we grow. So yeah, a cautionary tale to people who think we're here to gather wealth. We're not, says my uncle. I mean, you already knew this, but yeah, he's hammering on it again. So yeah, that the last song is called Beware, basically telling you that we are strangers, we're just passing through, and we will not be here forever. We came with nothing, we're gonna leave with nothing. That's the last song on this project. Yeah. So I've been able to summarize all the songs that are in the project for you. I think you should give it a listen. I think my uncle did a very good job. I'm so proud of him for putting this together, but he hasn't been able to see the fruits of his labor. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We will listen to the songs for him, and then I'm just proud that he's been able to do something for himself with music. I will put the links to almost every streaming platform that the project is on in the description. Please make sure that you go and listen for my uncle. Okay. So yeah, thank you for sitting with me and listening to me talk about my uncle and his project. I thank you. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Wow, we did it.